What is going on, Dear Job Nation? And today we will be discussing another trade that the New England Patriots did make. Now, this happened a couple days ago, but I couldn't really find enough time to make a video on it. But today I do. And we're going to be discussing the Brandon Cooks trade. Now, the New England Patriots did send Brandon Cooks to the LA Rams in exchange for the number 23rd pick, and we sent over our 4th round pick, and we also got a 6th round pick in return for that. Now, I think this is a great move for the Patriots. I know we did lose arguably our best receiver on the team in Brandon Cooks, big time playmaker receiver, but his contract was only available for another year, and seeing how the market was going, how Mike Evans got this big offer to just play, and he in my opinion he's probably not even like a top 5 wide receiver. And seeing this, I don't think the New England Patriots were going to re-sign him. The receiver market is too big, and I just can't see it. So the New England Patriots shipped him off to the LA Rams, and I believe they're in talks right now for a contract extension, which is nice. Now, what I think this means for the draft is, so what I see is the Browns making a move for the first pick. They're gonna go with Sam Darnold. For the second pick, the Giants are either gonna go with Saquon Barkley or Josh Rosen. Now, if they go with Saquon Barkley, I do think that the Patriots will swoop in, get that 6th pick, and possibly go for a quarterback. Now, I think if the Giants do pick up Saquon Barkley, there will be one quarterback outside. Now our 4 elite quarterbacks, arguably Lamar Jackson outside in the top 5, but we got first overall probably Sam Darnold, Josh Rosen, Baker Mayfield, and Josh Allen. Now, I think if the Giants go for Saquon Barkley, this is what's gonna look like: Sam Darnold, Saquon Barkley. Jets are probably gonna go with Josh Allen. They've been eyeing Josh Allen a lot, and I think they really like this guy. And fourth of all, the Browns are probably gonna pick up Bradley Chubb, a defensive end that Belichick loved, and I saw a video on it. It was pretty cool. You guys should check it out. And fifth pick, the Broncos are actually gonna probably go for a quarterback. Now they have either a choice: Baker Mayfield or Josh Rosen. Uh, I think in a lot of mock drafts that I've been seeing, they are taking Baker Mayfield, and that leaves Josh Rosen outside of the top 5. And who has the 6th pick? The Colts do. A quarterback that Belichick most loves in this draft, Josh Rosen. Now we got 2 first-round picks. Why wouldn't we move in to get that 6th pick and then swoop in and then get the potential Brady successor? It sounds like a great deal to me, and I think this all needs to happen. Saquon Barkley needs to go number 2 overall for this equation to happen. Excuse me. Now, if the Broncos do take Josh Rosen, I still think Baker Mayfield will be amazing for the Patriots. But for this to happen, the Giants do need to get Saquon Barkley. And I do not see the Patriots getting Mason Rudolph or Lamar Jackson. I just don't. If that happens, we'll probably get Kyle Lewetta later on in the draft. And I think this is what's gonna happen. I do believe that the Giants will get Saquon Barkley in all this. Now, if the Giants do end up going with Josh Rosen, which they actually could, because they do need a quarterback, and it's not every day or not every year where you get the number 2 overall pick. And if that does happen, I do believe we do have other options, such as I talked about a little bit previously on Kyle Lewetta, Richmond quarterback. We got Luke Falk from Washington State, and Johnny Manziel. A lot of people have been talking about Johnny Manziel, and I think it's a great idea. He did say that he would take the minimum deal, the minimum contract, just to play football, and he just wants to play football. And Why not? We did talk to him in the Texas A&M Pro Day where he was, and I just don't see like what the downside in doing all this. We give him a low contract. We see what he can do in the preseason. If he disappoints, all right, cut him. Like no big deal. If he doesn't, maybe he could go for our number two quarterback or our number three. We do only have two quarterbacks right now, which we do need a third. And I really want this to happen because personally I am a Johnny Manziel fan. I like Johnny Manziel, even with his off the field issues. But I'm not gonna get into that. And I do think like this will be so interesting to watch in the preseason, and it will give me something to actually watch in the preseason, which I will enjoy. And yeah, this is also another option, and a third option that I have laid is the Jets are probably if they when they do pick up a quarterback in the draft, they are probably gonna cut either Bryce Petty or the other quarterback that they do have, and we could always just sign them to be our third quarterback or our second quarterback. And those dudes that the Jets have are pretty young, so who knows? Anything can happen with that. Now let's say the Giants do end up going with Josh Rosen, and what I think will happen is with our 23rd pick, we will either get someone really good, preferably a linebacker, defensive end, someone like that. Maybe Rashawn Evans, Leighton Vander Esch, someone like that. Sam Hubbard, for example. And with our 31st pick, I do think we will get Colton Miller from the University of UCLA, offensive tackle. Did play with Josh Rosen, inconsistent for a little bit, but I think he will. I think he will be a great 31st pick, seeing that Nate Solder did leave us in the offseason. And yeah, I see it happening all over mock drafts. With our 31st pick, we will get Colton Miller, and with our 23rd pick, we will probably get a defensive guy, a linebacker, defensive edge, defensive end, someone who can, someone who is really good at pass rushing and can do the job because we did struggle with that, and that was one of our big issues last year. Now I'm gonna talk about what the wide receiver positions look like. Now at number one we do got Julian Edelman, Chris Hogan at the two, Malcolm Mitchell preferably at the three. Then we got Philip Dorsett at the four, Kenny Burr at the five, Cordero Patterson, which we did get for the return game in a trade with the Raiders at six, and then we just signed Jordan Matthews, which I do think he will probably get into that fifth position, kind of battling with Kenny Britt for it. And yeah, and another guy that I don't really know his name. And that is our receiver position. Now, with the loss of Amendola and Cooks, a lot of people are saying that we did take a huge downgrade, but we have Julian Edelman back. That is a huge upgrade in our wide receiver position. And I think we're fine. I think we're more than fine, and a lot of people were overreacting on the situation. We did pick up two new wide receivers. Actually, no, one, Jordan Matthews, but we did re-sign Kenny Britt, and we did keep Philip Dorsett, which was nice. I can't wait to see what Philip Dorsett does, and he'll probably be put in the Brandon Cooks role, such as the speed wise, not what like he mainly did on the field, but like the speed that Philip Dorsett has was comparable to what Brandon Cooks brought. Now, lastly, I'm gonna be talking about the Odell Beckham Jr. situation. Now, there's been a ton of rumors speculating over an Odell Beckham Jr. trade. And a lot of people were seeing this Brandon Cooks trade as a way or a sign of like, oh, maybe the New England Patriots will swoop in and get Odell Beckham Jr. from the Giants because the Giants were asking two first round picks, and boom, the Patriots now do have 2 first-round picks. And what do I think of this idea? I think it's crazy. You do not give up 2 first-round draft picks. No, and we there is so many needs that this team has to have to meet by the beginning of the season, such as defense, basically defense and offensive line. And I just do not see it happening. Odell Beckham Jr. has 1 year left in his contract, and after that, he's gonna be looking to get paid big time money. And I'm talking like #1 receiver in the league type of money. Antonio Brown is making about, I think, 16 million, 17 million a year, and Odell Beckham Jr. will want the same, if not more than that. And the Patriots will never give him that type of money. So, why would we give up 2 first-round picks for a player we're going to have for 1 year? Now, it just doesn't make sense. I do not see this move happening at all, and I do see Odell Beckham Jr. staying back in New York with the Giants, and I do believe that he will leave after this year. And that is going to be it for this video. And I will be making more videos on who I believe the New England Patriots will get in this upcoming draft, since we do have 2 first-round picks, and then we have the 46 and then the 62nd pick. So we have 4 picks in the first and second round, which is amazing. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.